The term mental illness. It refers to a diversity of disorders that can affect the way you think, your mood, your behavior, and your way of life. Mental illnesses are classified into 5 major categories, which are anxiety disorders, mood disorders, psychotic disorders, dementia, and eating disorders. Anxiety disorders are difficult to control most of the time. They stress you out over something that can be insignificant. An example of an anxiety disorder is OCD, or obsessive compulsive disorder. Mood disorders are outside the normality of a typical mood. The disorder makes your moods go crazy for no apparent reason. An example of this is the major depressive disorder. Psychotic disorders include hallucinations. You get the hearing of a voice or other feelings similar to this from an unknown source. An example of this is schizophrenia. Dementia is, to put simply, the process of losing your mind. You become unable to function properly. An example of this is Alzheimer's. Eating disorders usually are at extreme points. One may start off eating more or less, but the desire to eat more or less spirals out of control. An example of this is anorexia. Including the U.S., mental illnesses are common internationally. 1 in 4 Americans 18 or older suffer from a mental illness. Nearly half of Americans that suffer from any mental disorder may also suffer from another mental disorder. Mental disorders, in my opinion, are not paid enough attention to. People brush it aside or look at people differently or just simply don't think it's important. In my family, it is a genetic that my dad's side of the family has, and I believe that it simply isn't paid enough attention to. It's not treated fairly, it's not treated right, it doesn't have the resources it should have. And that's why my partner and I, Alexis, chose the topic of mental illness.